Welcome to Honesty Radio Talk Show. It's your boy P.O.P. I brought with me the sassy Chauncey, my right hand rider KD, my DJ Weez, and we here to bring the truth to the light.
Tell it all, talk about it.
Back with DJ Weez and the cast of Money and Violence. We got 3 other members on the show. We'd like to introduce them and get them tuned into what was going on and run away from the stop business that we was talking about on the last break.
Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Ace General, aka Kane from Money and Violence.
It's your boy DJ Daffy, aka Joe from Money and Violence. It's your boy Kenny, aka Cash from Money and Violence. You heard?
That's what's up.
Could you tell our viewers who y'all played and how come your Joe is suspect?
I was just about to say that.
I don't know who he talking about. That must be Joe, man. Kane, I'm the Connect. Yo, I play the Connect in Money and Violence, man. I make sure everything happens right. No, I'm playing. I play scary stuff.
I was about to say, I don't see that on that.
That definitely didn't happen.
I play Scary Spice, man. Sugar cane, man. I get my pockets ran. I run away from this dude named Mister, and my baby moms won't let me see my kid. It's crazy for me. It's crazy for me, yo.
Keep going, man. What you do?
At least you ain't paying child support.
You got a lot going on in
I ain't got it to pay child support.
Yeah, poor thing.
So who's the respected jaw guy?
Yeah.
Thanks,
So Joe, who you play? What's your character you play? Let our viewers know what you play.
Unlike Ace that get his money taken away, I'm the one that's making money. I'm Joe with the 9 to 5. You know what I mean? I also play Shane's homeboy from the hood. So yeah, like
There's a lot of money involved.
Let them know about your promotion.
Money and violence. You got the Connect guy with the money. You got you with the money. What's you? What's yours?
I'm the guy that's trying to keep my money. trying to take me from my money.
This
so
a lot of money.
She's trying to allow me up, set me up for my money. So therefore,
You the Connect.
basically,
That's what Zogar get his work from.
China trying to set him up.
You the big fish.
That's what Zogar get his money from.
Okay. Okay.
China was trying to set him up.
China. We you know what? We should have had. Why y'all couldn't bring a female?
That would have been nice.
See what happened is when the weather is bad. All y'all really have to do is say who y'all want here.
Okay. Well, we as long as you know where we at now, y'all always welcome.
All you gotta do. Well, now what you was a text message. You just text me and just say,
I already spoke to you, sir. So we gonna exchange numbers again because I
I'm gonna
went through
text
so
you
many
too.
phones.
I'm gonna text you too.
Okay, so
back to the show.
Why do I texting me?
I'm gonna text you too, GP. And Gunna, I'm texting you.
okay, so what's next?
I'm gonna give one text.
What kind of LL Cool J shit was that? That's crazy.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
So back on the show. So how we looking for season 2?
Alright, right now what's going on with season 2 is we on a slight, like we on a little break right now from season 1. We're gonna take like a 90 to 120 days off. That's what we say. More than likely we're not, but that's it. That's what we're saying we're gonna take. And you're definitely gonna get a season 2. You're not gonna know where it's gonna be at. You don't know if it's on HBO. You don't know if it's on Star, Showtime, Netflix.
So y'all got some situations.
It's a lot of situations going on, but we don't know anything. So as of right now, you're going to get a season 2. It might be on Netflix. It might be on YouTube. It might just be on clownontv.net. We don't know, but we do know you're definitely getting a season 2.
So do you have to sell your soul? Are you selling your soul?
I'm not selling my soul for nothing. I don't care where it's at. I don't care what money it is.
Very good.
I don't care if they're offering, whatever they're offering. I'm not selling anything.
That's right.
Tom Mike.
Nah, don't try it.
I made that last call. So you know.
Well, Ty really
and gonna blame it on the sister.
The reason why Ty is selling soul because that's right on Ty Alley anyway. If y'all realize, the
So they
grimy
sold.
dudes don't die. What they do is do what they gotta do just to get away to live another day.
Now the twist is good though, you know. That keep everybody focused and all
Unexpected
that.
things
You know?
happen, which is
It's
so
focused.
dope. Yeah.
You know,
Shout out
everybody
to Mo
make.
for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, even
Yeah, that's what I
motion
said,
picture, even motion picture crews and all that make mistakes in filming and all that. Because I've been listening to a lot of shows and everybody talk about, well, you know, the acting wasn't great and all that. Me personally, I don't give a damn what they said. I thought y'all did a great job.
But
you know
you
what I'm
know
saying?
what kills me about that? Because, mind you, thank you first of all for saying what you just said. Second, the only thing that kills me about that, besides that, none of us is actors.
Right.
But
Exactly.
how could you act bad when you're just being yourself?
Right.
So if you don't know that person, how you acting bad?
Exactly.
It's not like It's not like, let's say. Well, I don't really hear it about myself, because I see a lot of things say, Shooter Shane and Rafe, they're not natural and things like that. But even still, how can they dictate on how somebody's gonna react on a situation?
Right.
Exactly.
You can't tell me. That's like me saying, Pop, if I pull out a gun on you and you jump to the floor, they can't tell me that, oh, nah, that's some badass acting. No, because that's something you probably do.
Right.
Or you probably grab my wrist and back out.
That's exactly
You know
what I
I'm
do.
saying? So, but how can they tell me what you're gonna do if they don't know?
can't.
Exactly.
A lot of people don't realize that though, and I'm glad you made that point. You know what I'm saying? So when you first, it's your first time doing some acting stuff, you gotta expect mistakes. You get what I'm saying? So we experienced the same situation with our same movie, and when I'm telling you, we went through so many mistakes. Right now, these two, my partner, him, and my other partner, they know the ins and outs of everything now because they did a lot of homework. They did a lot of homework. You know what I'm saying? So
But I think you guys did a
respect
great
that.
job. I
I mean,
honestly,
the first
did.
episode that opening with
I
the
commend
scoring
y'all.
and the
Real talk,
suspense and all that.
y'all from the hood. Y'all from the hood.
Yeah, we still here. And like people
look.
like, yo, y'all humble, y'all so modest and y'all
Yeah,
down
not
to earth.
And y'all got
Real cool.
my nigga that.
We here.
I didn't raise that dude, man.
That's my man
I'm
Gunner,
not
man.
telling you
Shout out
age. Don't
to
tell you
Shout out to
age.
Gunner, man.
Yo.
You lucky you made it through that last episode, man. The situation ain't happened the way it happened, man.
Nah, I
Y'all
think
might not have been seeing Gunner right now.
I think that was one of the
I don't think I
funniest
ever
and
missed
hottest
that Gunner.
scenes and shit.
Yo,
I think
for
that's
real,
one of
son,
that y'all
so-
seen right there. Y'all think I just rewinded sometimes just to see it.
Speaking of that
Funny, he
scene,
said fly.
do you know that scene took 6.5 hours?
No, it didn't.
Get out of here.
That scene took 6.5 hours.
He lying.
Not true.
He
I
lying.
went to sleep, I woke up, I went got something to eat, I see your man slam, like, there's a lot of comedy behind it, I'm telling you.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of bloopers though, right?
Yeah, oh, you gotta watch the vlogs.
Okay,
If
I'm
you
gonna watch it.
like, we don't just show you. I'm mad that we started this a little later on in the season, but with the vlogs, we show y'all what we go through to actually create it.
I mean, y'all can keep it going still. Like right now, that people still
Nah,
kind of
we
hungry.
definitely got
Y'all
the
can
vlogs
keep
out. Y'all
releasing
see,
the vlog and
y'all
keep
see
the
us behind the
attention while
press
everybody.
and things like that. It's just that, like I told you, like me, Cash, and Ace General, who played Kane, we just got back from CIAA. See, we just got back, so we knew about this, but we just actually remember because our brain was going. We was on vacation. We didn't want to hear.
Yeah, because I met with my man G.
Yeah.
And we sat down. Matter of fact, G is gonna help me with Ray Dejon and stuff.
Yeah,
Shout out
so-
to Ray. You know what I'm saying?
So
But
what it is that, like right now, the videographer should be here. He should be here, but we messed up. We didn't call him. You see what I'm saying? So
It
we
happens
got,
like that, though.
Yeah, we got the behind the scenes. Watch vlog. Vlog 4 about to come out.
Right.
Okay.
Vlog 4 about to come out. Y'all gonna see what we actually went through to make season finale part 2.
Yeah. So why did y'all make it an hour this time around?
We made the last one an hour 2.
Season finale part 1 was an hour too.
And the
Well,
episode
y'all
before
broke it
that,
down into 4 pieces.
No, the only reason why it's broke down to 4 pieces is because of YouTube. See, YouTube
well, that shit
suspended
can't
us.
fit.
What happened was we caught a footage of a man committing suicide. He was jumping off the building and somebody flagged us. So now we only could put him in 15-minute acronyms. So we only could do 15-minute parts.
So
But
it's just
now-
one episode just
Now we done got
for
that removed. We wrote it
So
like
now
YouTube.
they give
So
you
now we can do the 4 hour.
the full hour.
4 hour. Because if one get technical, our last episode was an hour and 9 minutes. The episode before that, season finale part 1, was an hour and some change. The episode before that was 56 minutes. The episode before that was 48 minutes. So we've been giving y'all
about an hour.
about almost an hour for like the last.
So did y'all sit down and
6
talk to
episodes.
YouTube about any deal? Because basically the person that's benefiting off of this right now is YouTube.
Nah, that's what they monetize for. See, what monetizing is they hit you off of every view.
But that's after the fact. That's after the fact.
Yeah. Once you get advertisements on your page, if you put the monetizer.
Well, we have that. I'm saying now that your show has already been out, because you probably didn't know it was going to probably pick up that much speed. You probably did, or you probably didn't. But at the end of the day, now towards the ending, some episodes in, you probably start them because I know y'all didn't have the monetization.
No, it's monetized now
from the beginning.
Yeah, but it goes.
But do y'all get paid for all the old views?
No, all the old views is done. Once all the old views is just like it's a gain loss. So we gained the views, but getting bread off of that view is done. You just gotta look at it like, all right,
it's a loss.
It's a loss.
It's
not even a loss. It's just that we didn't
not,
gain.
yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we put this out for free anyway.
Brooklyn. Yeah. All this money investment. Young boys be wild. All this money investment.
Yeah, welcome back to Honesty Radio TV. We back with Pop and Chauncey and the cast of Money and Violence. So Ken, speak on that the Mr. shooting and how you felt and how did y'all come about, you know, addressing that moment.
I mean, a lot of people I think predicted that it was bound to happen, but you know, the character Kane, a lot of people speaking like, yo, why was he still scared and he had a gun? They gotta notice that Kane is still not from the streets, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he was just a scared dude with a gun. And then when he realized he had the gun, it's like, oh, yeah, I can use this stuff. I don't think he wanted to do it. He was forced to do it. That's what it was. And I hope he's not alive.
And so, the dude in the laundromat, what you got stated for season 2?
I mean, you know, I should be out there chasing around looking for Ty, setting me up. Hopefully I run into the boys that robbed me too. But, you know, whatever Mo has in store, shout out to Mo, definitely. You know, that's up to him.
Right.
The crazy thing is that Ty didn't set him up.
I know, and everybody's hitting my feed like, yo, he set you up. I hate Ty. He grimy.
Ty ain't set him up. So I just needed some money, and I ain't like what was going on. So
you knew about it. They mentioned it, and
you know when you got that gut feeling, you just tell them, listen, I think it's there. You know, Miz is like my, what they say, OG. You know, Miz is like that big brother to me, and I told him. Protege. That's why I told you they call me the young OG.
But he been telling you the whole. He been telling you the whole season. He been telling you the whole season to not trust him and all that.
I got a question for you. One question for you. Pop your right hand man's.
Right.
Right. And I'm telling you, Pop is a greaseball. You telling me no, he ain't. That's my man's. I'm your man's too. So you're gonna sit there. You're gonna think about it, but you're really not gonna think about it. I'm telling you, Pop is no good for you. Pop is greasing you. You're a loyal individual. You sitting there. You're not thinking he's doing this to you because you know you wouldn't do that to him.
I mean, I get where you're coming from and all that. You're
not taking what I'm saying into consideration.
I'm taking what you said. I watched it. I took it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I even put hands on my cousin.
Yeah, but it's different. See, when it's your cousin,
I put hands on the closest dudes.
How close is this cousin to you?
Like a brother.
So and when you put hands on him, did you like when you put hands on him? Did you really put hands on him like it's somebody that's in the street?
Hell yeah!
See, that means you didn't love this man.
No, I loved him, but you know, I was his father had to discipline him.
I understand exactly what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
This is a younger cousin or older cousin?
Like a year younger than me.
All right, so
same age.
So see, that's probably like a brotherly fight.
No,
he said he put hands on him.
He said he said and everybody knows. They can tell you.
It's
like
no.
It was like real blows.
I come from like a
But he had to hold that.
Like a different kind of family. So like those type of things do happen. But I'm talking about like to the point where you ready to.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah, like you understand, like not like.
I just pray to God that this don't really happen to me in real life because I will hate.
But you gotta, you know what, Shane? Son, you gotta always.
But as y'all can see, I'm well prepared for it.
Yeah,
I went through a whole season of it, and I showed the ins and outs of what could happen with this situation, and not only that, I was called. Let me tell y'all some of the names. I was called delusional. I was called an idiot. I was dumb. I was naive. I was gullible. I was. No. This social network will kill you.
But the only reason that see, this is where I was telling y'all about people that's not actors. We see that because we're watching it, so we seeing that side, we seeing his side, we seeing your side.
Exactly.
So of course we're gonna call you delusional.
Exactly.
But we see it.
Y'all see both ways.
Right.
When you gotta. Well, all right. Let me. I gotta I gotta separate the difference between the character and the actor. All right. See, the character, Shane only sees it from his point of view.
Right.
He don't see what Ty's actually doing. He don't see the fact that Ty is going to his connect, calling him all kinds of roaches and monkeys and saying this all. He don't see none of that. You see that? So Shane don't know none of that. Shane don't know none of that was going on at all. All Shane knows is that, listen, he getting work. When he get work, he give it to his mans, which is Ty. Ty moves it. Ty give him the bread back. He get the bread back to Miz. You know how the cycle go. That's what's going on. So that's all he see. He see Ty. He's feeding Ty. Ty's eating. Ty want more bread, but it's not working. It's not working. Ty want more money. Ty want you to X out Miz and not to take over.
Right.
Exactly.
But Shane is that loyal individual. Like, no, I'm not moving to Miz. Hand that up.
Right.
And that's how that went. He couldn't take it no more, so the grease ball started coming out of him. Now y'all see the grease ball. Shane don't.
But then Miz gave you a pass too. After you got robbed.
That's what happened when you got a big brother.
They gave you a pass. In most life, people won't give you a pass.
And
because the way you did it. It's the way you did it.
Yeah.
Like when you ducked them. So if you was your man, like that was your man, you like, yo, son, you know, I messed up. You know, they caught me. But because you ducked it for days.
Rafe said it best. It was Shane moving on emotion and not logic. He wasn't thinking about what's going on.
Right.
Even my man Joe the 9 to 5 dude, he's telling me, listen, just tell him. Let him know what's going on. It might not be as bad as you think it is. He understands. He's from the streets. He knows. But Shane, being that loyal young person in the streets, I'm gonna get that money by any means.
But you was gonna get Joe lined up too, because you was trying to get him involved in that. He just wanted to go and open the store and he could be the best manager.
And that's when his quote came: "Play your position. I respect you for the position."
And that's what I like that.
And he told me, "Listen, I'm not for this." And I told you, I'm sorry for even bringing you in this. You my mans. I know this is what you're gonna do. You told me this is what you're gonna do. My mans.
Quick thing. The bad part is on the streets, people will not respect that. Him being honest and saying, look, this is what it is. I'm not gonna get into this. You know what I'm saying? This is you.
Certain people would, certain people wouldn't.
Yeah, I would say certain people, but a lot of people want to.
You know what it is?
It's on a relationship that you have with that person.
Y'all, they don't know the streets if they gonna go by what y'all acting. You get what I'm saying?
You know what I think it is? I think people just misconstrue the definition of real. See, people think think real mean gangster and real mean shoot 'em up, bang bang, raw. But real just mean that you're true to yourself.
Right.
Exactly.
And Joe is one of the realest dudes on the show because Joe is true to himself. Listen, I'm not for this. This is not me. You can call me a punk. You can call me whatever you want to call me, but I'm not going to jail for this.
Exactly.
This is not gonna pay my bills.
That's smart. That's being smart.
Yeah, and
I mean,
and
it's the
that's
same
real.
thing. Kane did the same thing too, because you had that conversation with Reef, and he was like, "Yo, your brother got killed," you know, and Reef telling you, "Yo, chill. I don't want you to go now. I think you should get a job. And I think you should go that route too." Kind of what he's saying too, you know, the way his character is. But then you kind of get forced because now your baby mama putting that heat on you.
Yeah, it's a different situation with Kane because you gotta understand. It's not people like.
Well, she did a good job too. I don't know her name, but she definitely did a good job.
Shout out to Raven, Cindy, yeah. But definitely Kane. A lot of people like, yo, Kane is bugging for trying to stay in the streets, but they didn't notice like throughout the whole show, Kane been looking for a job. He done applied to McDonald's and. You can't see his kid. Like, you get pushed into certain situations, like, and the people around him is counting racks on tables, and it's just like, yo, you know, certain people get into situations where it's like.
But then he start going shopping at Vinny's.
You know what I mean? I bought a lot of things for my daughter too. You know what I mean?
With my bricks.
Huh?
With my bricks.
Yeah. He did the way he did that.
Talk about eat anything you want.
He did the Goodfellas move. He said, don't spend the money in a certain amount of time. Making it hot for yourself.
Shout out to one. Look, Kane had 20K, man. He only spent $1,600, man. He still got a lot of money.
Oh, you lining them up right now, son.
Man, I'm here, man.
They go grimy tie. Look.
Yo, listen, man. ain't nothing safe. Ain't nothing safe moving around with me, man.
But your sister
that
tough,
character
though.
coming out.
Agent getting touched.
What you say?
His sister tough. The sister in the show
I
is
got more
tough.
cousins in Far Rock.
Because she said, she's going to take, he said, nah, you ain't even got to worry about it. Just say, I called the cops.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna do nothing to nobody.
They're not gonna do nothing. Nobody. He said that he get on the phone. Yeah, I'm like, nah, anonymous. Nah. They gotta leave on there.
End the conversation off with yo. You ordered a pizza shake. That was the worst.
Yo, you know what's so crazy about that, man? Yo,
nah, he was smirking.
After that episode. Yo, I posted a picture and they destroyed my shit. They
put like, so many rat emojis.
I was a snake. I was a rat. I was a snake rat. I was a rat. I was a scumbag.
That means you did a great job.
Exactly, but you're not a good actor.
But you know, so
everybody really thinks
you did a great job. But you're not a
you know what's so crazy about that though is that. What my discrepancy is like with the whole rat situation is like everybody act like they never seen that before, like they never seen First 48 or something like people be acting like people that street orientated and see that and be like, yo, tie you a snake, tie you a rat, but this is people snitching in real life.
Brooklyn.
And now a word from our sponsor.
Brooklyn.
Man, Cameron snitched us out of paid in full. I don't care if he didn't want to snitch on Harlem. I don't care if he didn't want to snitch on anybody from New York. He decided to do it from dudes from DC. Telling is telling. If you snitch, you snitching.
They didn't call him rats.
Let me just
Frank Lucas snitched. He supposed to be a gangster. He snitched too.
Yeah, let me just touch on that.
Frank Lucas too.
All of the people that y'all look up to and all of these, the only way you get into these Don Diva magazines is if you telling. Like that's
not necessarily true. I'm not agreeing with that.
Not me either.
Not necessarily true with like in certain cases, but a lot of the times like the way you get into these feds and these felon magazines is if you told. A lot, like 90% of the time.
Nah, cause some people, well, a lot of people in the magazines, they did a lot. They touched their millions. They moved a lot of work. They touched that bread, but they also got caught up. They did their time and they came home. So that's also how they made it. And a lot of these dudes, a lot of these stories come from jail. Mm-hmm. So exactly, a lot of these stories that you see inside these Don Divas, if they're not a rapper or something like that, a lot of these stories you see is either you got to be street certified or you are somebody that's in jail. That's and you're telling your story from jail. No, they're telling about themselves. Unless you're talking about a rat as well. Either or.
Yeah, sure.
So which characters is fictional and which is real?
What you mean by that?
Right. So which one would like say Shane? Or you say Leon's character? Is it real or that y'all created?
Don't incriminate yourself.
All of it is based, loosely based on lives and experiences that have happened in the past and Mo's life. So
this is the best way I could put it.
I'm just maybe closer than they appear.
Like I say, Leon character. Leon is the modern day 2015, 14 scam artist.
Right.
This is what you see today. You see this on social networks. You see dudes telling you, listen, add this $200 to the card, I'll give you $2,000. This is what you see. So whether it's somebody that we know or somebody we don't, this is what you can relate to because this is what's going on in front of you. Now Shane, which is myself, is different. A lot of people can relate to him because of the age and he's from the neighborhood and he sells drugs and he busts his gun. This is what they like. But a lot of people can't relate to him because he's loyal, he has morals, and he has principle, and that's what's missing today. But then you got somebody like Kane. Kane, there's more Kanes in the street than there's anything right now. A lot of people, they in the mirror they tough, on the computer they tough. When they see you in the street, it's nothing like that. Like a Kane, it could be a Kane walking down the block. When he with his friends, he hard. He ready. Let's go. We riding out. We doing what we doing. But he wound up being like a Trey from Boys in the Hood. When he got in that car, when it's time for him to do what he got to do, he hit that corner and reality hit in. He said, "Let me out. Let me out." I think Kane is smart.
No, that's what I say.
I honestly think Kane is smart too, because a lot of people say they're a bust missed in the head. they'd do this. They wouldn't give him that money.
Now when that hammer cop.
But I don't understand. I don't understand why would you even attempt that, right? Why would you attempt that when you know he's gonna beat your ass and still take that money? At the end of the day,
broken jaw.
He's gonna break his jaw.
Yeah.
You know that though.
You know he's gonna whoop your ass
and make you piggyback him.
And you
Where's the broken jaw? You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? So I honestly think Kane is smart to a certain degree. I think he's smart, but certain because if that's the
I don't think he's smart.
I think he's smart.
Let me tell you why.
You know why? I think I don't care what nobody say. If they was in that same predicament and they knew a nigga gonna bust his ass, they walking the opposite way. They're not going towards him. If they are going towards him, they're not gonna get that money taken from him.
Right.
But Mr. did knock a dude out though.
A big ass dude too. It's not like
he
it's
did
not
knock.
like Kane is a quarter of what this dude was. The dude that Mr. knocked out was like 6'6", 290. Kane's about 6'2".
And just for our viewers tuning in, these dudes ain't no short guys in here. Ty and Kane is some tall dudes.
Well, it's not really the size of the dog in the fight, you know.
I mean, you know, some people.
They go bring me time. You
know, some people see a little dude want to get busy.
I'm starting to think he really bring me time.
GT.
I feel like a lot of people usually have like that, like they got something to prove. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kane is that dude. Like, yo, listen, man, I don't want my jaw broken. You know what I mean? Let me get this nigga something.
I'm gonna get this nigga this money
and go about my way. If I could avoid him, I'm gonna avoid him.
People like, yo, you got the 20.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, of course, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that, you know, enough is enough. You push somebody so much, they're gonna fight back that one time, get his jaw broken. He realized his hospital bill was more than that $100.
Oh, I'm gonna wait till you turn your head on, bust you in your head. As soon as you turn your back, hitting you. Cause I'm little, I'm small. I know myself. Something like that happened to me. All right, whatever. Go ahead. But as soon as he turned his head, I'm busting him in his head with a brick. Anything
That's how it is.
And I'm taking my money back.
Yeah, that's how.
And I might run.
I'm a little nigga too.
I might
have a hammer on me. You won't even know it.
That's what I'm saying. No, but you gotta wait.
You turn your back, you're gonna be falling on your face.
You gotta talk about. We gotta talk about. I'm trying to relate. I'm trying to at least put it out there for everybody who would have a gun in their possession and be scared to shoot it. See, that's the difference between Kane and a lot of other characters. Kane, when the dude on the season finale was about to shoot Shane, Kane shot with no hesitation, even if he was scared or not. Right. Which means that he had it in him. A lot of people can pull out and don't use it. They can't squeeze that trigger.
That's right. You're right.
Because they don't got that in them.
Yeah. But so Kane's letting it fly now. Kane letting it fly now. 2 times.
Because it's back against the wall. He got no choice. When you push a man to that point, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But you lucky.
Yo, Cindy, don't let me see my kids see what happened, dude.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. You can't even get in the door. You ain't doing nothing.
Cindy, you get a man though, he might die though. I know that.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man.
Oh, pop that in.
Pop definitely got that in, right?
Yeah. I was just gonna say that my character definitely the bricks in his basement. Of course, that's a fictional part, but that laundromat is actually mine.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, 370 Crescent Street.
Oh, it's the plug. You had the plug.
Yeah.
That was the plug. Do you have
That's
free
the plug.
dryers?
I'll let you get that.
I got free dryers in there, everything. I mean, and I do door-to-door pickup, so you can call me 718-277.
I don't know if you're coming all the way to the Bronx.
I'm covering Rockaways and
you come to the Bronx, you can get this dirty drawers. Need his drawers.
You come to the Bronx, man. You can have this.
You can have this. I'll see you when it come back.
But all jokes aside, we have fun. We have a lot of fun. It's a lot of
don't lose that. Don't never lose the passion.
It's a lot of long days we have. Trust me. We got my man Kyle Lovely to the side of me. We got a lot of long nights where there ain't no sleeping.
You ever filmed overnight? Like overnight, early in the morning?
Yeah, I
don't remember a night that it wasn't.
You actually spoke about a night that was overnight.
So nobody did a speech, because with our team, somebody comes out with a speech.
Speech.
What? Our partner, we shooting what? We started shooting from 7 p.m. to the next morning, 6 in the morning. She came like 4 o'clock in the morning with the speech. Yo, we tired. We want to go. Listen, this is what separates us from the boys to the men.
You know when we get them speeches? You get them speeches when you try to go to a baby shower or a birthday party when you're supposed to film. That's when those speeches come.
No, that's when you get killed.
No, that's when you hear no, but certain people can't die.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you can't kill him. You can't kill a main actor.
Certain people
You can't
die.
kill.
That's when you hear. That's when you hear the. That's when you hear the. Listen. You have to be selfish till you make it, and then when you make it, then you get back to those.
Right.
Like they're gonna understand why you miss these parties, why you miss these events. But this is gonna get you to that next level.
That's when you get the red fish, blue fish, just like one fish, two fish.
Let me ask, hold on. Let me ask y'all this: is my man Gunna in the second season?
Yeah, Gunna's in the second
He
season.
gotta get the money for his own.
Y'all gotta understand. Gunna in the second season because they got themselves together to come to Flatbush and they actually didn't. I don't know why, but they didn't come to Flatbush, which was a smart move. Because if they'd have left Brownsville to come to Flatbush, last time they did that, somebody got hit. And luckily he ain't died. He got hit. He wound up getting a new shoulder. He got lucky. I don't know.
We coming straight.
Nah, man. Real life. I'm going to Brownsville. Ty going to Brownsville. I'm rounding up everybody. I'm giving them.
That's one thing you would not see.
I'm giving them a zip.
But your cousin is dead though.
Nah, but you see, that was a technicality. That was my fault. That happened by accident. Yo, God rest his,
Yo,
So is they characters came from a friend to a friend?
Everybody.
Oh, y'all knew them.
Everybody's a friend of a friend. Everybody.
That's what's up.
So now in season 2, when Pop get that call, you know where it came from.
Yeah. So
Pop coming in with the dirty arm. Cause we gonna mop that.
Man, cause Gunna might have to call his mans or something like that. You never know. He like, yo, Pop, listen, I need you. I know your shit fucked up right now. I'm sorry for this, but listen, I need you.
He gonna pull you out of retirement.
Your man Leon gonna be like, I ain't for this. Getting creases in my sneakers and all that.
I'm gonna let Giant do all that shit.
Now I'm gonna be over there with Cash and Leon getting fresh. Busting them cards. Word up.
You gonna be in my car, you gonna be in the cars.
You already know.
That's what we gonna do.
You know what I'm saying?
He better hope Miz don't call me because he gonna die too.
Shane out for everybody now.
Shane trying to kill everybody.
Everybody, because you done triggered everything off.
I did it.
You told me you like Grammy men, so everybody Grammy gotta go, so it can only be me.
I'm sorry. It's only gonna. All right, so me and you together. That's it. We broke up.
Wow, we're not together. I'm not gonna start this conversation. We don't got that much time. Nah, I'm just playing with y'all, but
Cause they're gonna end up in Thottyville again.
I'm not trying to go there. I don't even think I want to be there. I've never been there. I don't know how to get there.
That's good. Lose the map. No directions.
Hey, we ain't touch base on this one right here.
That's Joe. That's
Joe.
my worker.
Joe, he was the good dude.
Dope been in the
You
cut
got
for a
promoted.
minute.
Tell them about your
So no. Yeah, let us know.
Tell me
more
about your benefits, you know?
tell me about
Your
the
retirement, your pension plan.
That's inside 1099.
The TIA crap.
Your taxes yet?
Nah, I ain't doing taxes.
Yo, come to Liberty Tax, 1709 Ralph Avenue. All right?
Another plug. Real nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did take a flick in front of the building. You hustling hard, baby.
Hustling.
That's what I'm talking about. I got 90 jobs.
King aka Breadman, man.
You got one job.
90.
3 jobs, man.
You gotta work. You gotta work out here, man.
Joe, talk to him, Joe. Tell him about your job,
Yeah,
man.
Joe.
Nah, I mean, in real life.
What?
Nobody have jobs in real life.
Duh.
I actually work for an agency called Epic. It's in Long Island. It's like for mental people with cerebral palsy. So you know what I mean, I'm in that kind of.
I'm sorry to cut y'all off. I'm sorry. Did you just say on set he has this job?
No, it's offset.
Oh, offset. I thought he said on set. I didn't want to get the record clear. I'm like, when did we? I'm about to say I didn't see that part.
I didn't see that in the script. I didn't see that. That's it. I didn't see.
But Joe, talk to him, Joe. You Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look. See?
Joe, let me hear, man.
I'm done with Shane.
Talk to him, Joe. Yeah, that I do that. I DJ, but on the set I play, you know, Shane's homie, the dude that stays on the sidewalk because you know, he's not into that extraness. I try to put Ace on, but you know, Ace got his little
Good job, man.
He don't want $8 an hour.
$7.25 an hour.
He went that
I was on
60,000.
the corner for 10 minutes and got
You know what's
20
bad?
bands.
You know what's bad? How come they never offer Shane a job? They ain't want Shane to work.
Nah.
They knew you wasn't with us.
You're so good at what you do. I think that you just wouldn't fit.
You're not friends. I don't want to.
Are we not friends? Don't we even communicate?
You're trying to set
All
me
right,
up. I
Darkness.
don't like how you're starting to wink with other eyes. I don't know. You're sitting coals to him behind me.
Wow. Yo, so on the real, Miss Chauncey, like,
yes.
You mess with the grimy dudes, like.
In real life, I wouldn't call them grimy. What is your definition of grimy?
I wouldn't either.
Like, what is your definition of grimy?
Nothing's grimy.
Him.
I'm not
him. This kind.
I don't deal with guys who suit up. I mean, who like
suit up.
Set people up. No.
Set people up. All right.
No.
So I just got a question. You did your taxes yet?
No.
Can I flip your taxes?
You better get the hell out of here, boy.
But I appreciate everybody coming out, man, and more success to the show, Money and Violence, and the crew, yeah, man. It was a pleasure speaking to the crew, and look forward to working with y'all in the future and all that. Money and Violence. Y'all listen, you hear me? Take it to the streets, baby. Money and Violence.
I can't even.
You can't even do it right.
Get y'all free plugs in right now, baby.
That's not making it.
You know, get wild with it. Get wild to the end. Honesty Radio, we signing out. It's not a game. We gonna play the part till we get the part. We gonna break up this place. This place is out of hand.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Yeah, nah, no. Yeah, like, yeah, nah, no. Start nah. Woo! I done made 100 bands in 1 month. Tell me what you did. I done made 100 bands in 1 month. Tell me what you did. I done made 100 bands in 1 month. Tell me what you did. 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 I done made 100 bands in 1 month. Tell me what you did. I done made 100 bands in 1 month. Tell me what you did. 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 Pull up to the scene, flex it on these niggas. Niggas mad cause they shit is not hitting. Niggas see a nigga flexing now, pussy nigga wanna split.